if you clicked on this video because you're grown up, you're grown, you don't want to, please keep watching. Okay, look, growing up sucks, okay? Point blank period, it sucks, okay? I think the reason why it sucks is because, you know, you obviously go through things like ups and downs, goods and bads, and like da-da-da, whatever, and then you change. And it could be scary because sometimes, like, you feel like you don't know yourself. You feel like, you know, you're terrified to look in the mirror because it's like you don't know that reflection. Like, you don't know who's in that reflection. Like, you just feel like you don't know yourself, you know? And you just kind of see things, like, differently. You see things, like, in a whole different perspective and in a whole new way. With that being said, I think, you know, with growing up, I think a lot of times relationships do change, you know, because your wants are different, you know, you want different things, and your wants and your needs definitely change, you know. And for a perfect example, when I was like in 7th grade all the way through high school, I always wanted a boyfriend, just to have a boyfriend, just to have attention, just to call someone my boyfriend, you know. Like, I didn't know the consequences of having, like, a boyfriend. I didn't know, like, what a boyfriend meant. I didn't know anything. I just knew, like, you know, this dude was just, like, my boyfriend. Like, you know, like, there was no meaning to the word, basically. And I think, you know, now as I gotten older, I think now, like, when I date someone, like, I want to date with a purpose. I want to date so we can get married, so we can build that future. You know, I'm not dating just to date, just to call you my boyfriend and whatever. You know, I think growing up, like, you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn, and I think the thing is, like, how you learn a lot about yourself is when you go through situations and you go through life, and you know, you struggle and then you succeed with things, and you're just like, wow, like, this is something I enjoy and this is something, like, I don't enjoy. It's kind of like you're testing food, you know, like, you have, like, a whole, like, table full of food, and, like, you're testing each one, and you're like, oh, this one tastes good, this one tastes sour, this tastes sweet, this is yummy, and this is, like, really gross and nasty, you know, kind of thing. So I just think, you know, a lot of people are terrified to grow up, because I know a lot of people, like, their mentality is like, oh, like, I'm just gonna work all my life and then just die, like, that's it. Like, you can't live life like that. You can't live life with that mindset. Like, you have to look at it in a good way. Like, you know, like, you learn from things, you grow from things. And trust me, some of the things that we learn and we go through are really uncomfortable, and you're just kind of like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to go to school for 10 years just for a freaking diploma that I'm probably, like, never even gonna hang up in my house or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many different things, but I think the bottom line is that we all go through it. That is something each and every one of us has to go through, you know. And I know some of us, you know, have done some growing up a lot more than, like, before others did, you know. Like, some of us had to grow up real quick, you know, and they had to take care of bills and family and this and that, the other, because, you know, that's what it is. And a lot of times people, you know, don't experience what it's like to be a kid, or, like, what it's like to be a teenager or whatever, because, like, they're just expected to be an adult, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think we can all agree, thumbs this video or like this video, because growing up freaking sucks, and nobody signed up for this, okay? Like, I did not sign up to be grown up, okay? Like, if I can pick an age, I would probably be, like, 2 years old, because I was a really cute chubby baby, okay? But that's not the point. The point is that, you know, you're not alone in growing up. And if you're one of those people that you feel alone and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I want out of life, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, I don't know this, I don't know that, like, trust me, we have all gone through that. Different walks of life. People have gone through, you know, worse situations than you have, and I know that's kind of, like, bad to say, to compare it, but you have to look at your situation and just be like, okay, like, I'm growing from this, I'm developing, I'm, you know, changing, hopefully for the better, and just, you know that it all takes time, and it'll all be good in the end, you know? Growing up sucks, doesn't it?